Want to know a little secret about attraction? Imagine having just two words in your back pocket that could instantly grab a woman's attention, spark her curiosity, and make her see you as someone worth knowing. Yes, it's that simple. Today, I'm going to reveal these two powerful words that could make a massive difference in how women perceive you, whether you're meeting someone for the first time out on a date or even just messaging her. Online words are incredibly powerful in creating attraction. The way you communicate not only shows your personality, but also signals your confidence, intelligence, and intention. Scientific studies have proven that specific words and phrases can trigger positive emotions in the listener, creating a sense of closeness and connection. This is especially true when you're interacting with women. So why are words so powerful? Well, it comes down to psychology. When you say the right things, you're not just talking, you're activating certain emotions and responses in her mind. You're subtly telling her that you understand her, that you're confident, and that you're someone she should pay attention to. Now, I'm sure you're curious, what are these magical two words? You're probably thinking. They have to be something complex or dramatic, but here's the twist. They're actually simple, everyday words. It's the way you use them that makes all the difference. The first word pair is, tell me now, why does this work? Because it shows interest. When you say, tell me, you're essentially inviting her to share more about herself, and everyone loves to talk about themselves, especially if they feel you're genuinely interested. It conveys that you're not just there to talk about yourself, but to understand her world. Psychologically, women often value emotional connection in relationships. When you ask her to tell me about something she's passionate about or how her day went, it makes her feel seen, heard, and appreciated. This creates an environment of trust and connection, making her feel comfortable around you. For instance, if you're on a date and she mentions a recent trip she took, instead of just saying, that's cool, you say, tell me more about that. What was your favorite part of the trip? That simple question invites her to share her excitement and lets her relive positive memories with you. Next up are the words, I understand. These words are gold. Why? Because they make her feel validated. When you say, I understand, you're acknowledging her perspective. This is powerful because so many people rush to give advice or offer their own opinions by saying, I understand. You're simply affirming her experience. And emotions research in social psychology tells us that validation is one of the quickest ways to create a bond. When she feels like you understand where she's coming from, she'll naturally open up more, trust you more, and feel a deeper connection. Imagine she's talking about a tough day at work. Instead of offering solutions right away, you say, I understand. That sounds frustrating. I'd feel the same way in your shoes. Just by acknowledging her feelings, you're creating a safe space for her to express herself. Let's break down the psychology behind these words. When you say, tell me, you're inviting her to share her world with you, tapping into her curiosity and sense of importance. This activates dopamine in her brain, the feel-good chemical associated with pleasure and reward. Then when you say, I understand, it triggers oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone. Oxytocin is what helps us build trust and attachment with others together. These two words create an emotional cocktail that makes her feel deeply connected to you. Let's put these words to the test in real-life situations. You're on a first date and she's talking about her love for art. You say, tell me about your favorite artist. Why do you admire their work? This shows you're interested in what makes her unique. If she mentions a frustrating project she's dealing with, you respond, I understand how tough that can be. I'd feel the same way. Just by validating her feelings, you create a moment of empathy. Here's where the magic happens. When you combine tell me and I understand in a single interaction, you're not only asking her to open up, but also showing her that you respect and validate what she shared. If she's sharing a personal story about her dreams or struggles, you say, tell me more about that. What drives you? As she opens up, follow with, I understand why that's so important to you. This combination is like unlocking two levels of connection at once. So there you have it, two simple phrases that can transform your interactions with women. When you say, tell me and I understand, you're signaling that you're not just a passive participant in the conversation. You're actively listening, genuinely interested and empathetic. Trust me, women notice these things, they appreciate them, and they remember them. Next time you're talking to a woman you're interested in, give these two words a try. Say them with intention, mean them, and watch the powerful connections that unfold. But let's dive deeper into the impact of these words. Every interaction is an opportunity to build rapport and understanding. The nuances of communication can truly set you apart. Think about the last time someone made you feel truly heard. It likely left a lasting impression, didn't it? By using, tell me, and I understand you're not just having a conversation, you're crafting an experience that resonates on a deeper level when you use, tell me. It's not just a phrase, it's an invitation to explore her thoughts and feelings. This can lead to conversations that reveal her values, dreams, and aspirations. For example, if she mentions her passion for helping others, you can ask, tell me about a time when you felt you made a difference. This not only encourages her to open up, but also allows her to showcase her character and what matters to her. These moments of vulnerability can create a bridge of intimacy that is not easily forgotten. On the other hand, when you say, I understand, you're not merely echoing her sentiments. You're validating her experiences and emotions. This helps in building a safe emotional environment. For instance, if she shares a story about a personal setback, responding with, I understand that must have been really difficult for you, can be incredibly powerful. It signals that you're not just listening to reply, but that you truly care about her feelings and experiences. Let's consider the context of modern dating in a world filled with distractions where conversations often skim the surface. These two simple phrases can cut through the noise in the age of social media where genuine connections often take a back seat. Using tell me and I understand can help you stand out. It shows that you're different, that you value depth over superficiality. Moreover, these phrases encourage a dynamic exchange, making the conversation feel more like a dance rather than a monologue. The more you practice using them, the more natural they will feel, and the deeper your connections will become. It's about creating a rhythm in your interactions, one where both you and she are engaged and invested in the dialogue. Let's not forget that attraction isn't just about the initial spark. It's about nurturing that connection by using tell me, and I understand. You're laying the foundation for a relationship built on trust and respect. This is particularly important when it comes to romantic relationships where emotional intimacy plays a crucial role. The deeper the emotional connection, the stronger the attraction will grow. Additionally, these phrases can also be incredibly useful in maintaining relationships, whether you're discussing challenges or celebrating victories. Saying, tell me, encourages ongoing communication. It signifies that you're still interested in her life and experiences, which can reinforce the bond you share. Similarly, using I understand during tough times can help both partners feel supported and valued, fostering a stronger emotional connection. In conclusion, the next time you're engaging with a woman, remember the immense power of words tell me and I understand are not just phrases, they are keys to unlock deeper conversations and connections. Thank you if you enjoyed this and want more psychology-backed insights on attraction and relationships. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, sometimes it's the smallest changes that can make the biggest difference. By integrating these simple yet powerful words into your interactions, you can create an impactful and lasting impression. So take the leap. Embrace these phrases and watch how they transform your connections and interactions with women. The journey to deeper relationships starts with the words you choose, and every conversation is an opportunity to build something meaningful.